louder for town is carcinogenic, while madness accounts for half of my method. In tenements, kids are starving again, and it's sediment people face harm and menace. Crazy, vacant, desperate faces, all their smokes are laced and sprayed up. Babies awaken, taken by strangers, things get strangers, papers fatal, headlines desperate, messed up fable. Where's your brother, cocaine enabled? There's something stronger than coffee in your table. Now we're in.
It's the Get Slated first anniversary. South Shields Headworth Hall, make some noise! Remember to subscribe on YouTube, like on Facebook, shout out to sponsors AK Steiner, Headworth Hall, and now let's get straight into the battle.
And on the right, from Liverpool, we've got J Dillon, make some noise!
And on the left, all the way from Shields, it's fucking miles away, took them ages to get here. Stutty, make some noise!
Right, 3 60-second rounds, first round on J Dillon, let's go.
Hey, he made Raoul Moat look like a sound bloke. So fuck Stotty. When he was little, he was snotty-nosed and spotty. Now he makes crappy pop songs and his flow's choppy and sloppy. My flow's boss is John Gotti. Skill like Balotelli and Totti, you can't stop me. My doobie's blue cheese, Stotty got rocky. And he partied with Charlie, I'm rocking with Molly. I feel cheated, I thought I was battling Shotty. No, I'm not being snobby, but his home's probably shoddy and grotty. His ex had a nice face, horrible body. His nan looks like Bobby Robson, I'm sorry. His mum is a hottie called Dottie, drives lorries. He's got 2 gay dads, Ronnie and Donnie. They both bang his mum bareback, no Johnny. They got Stotty. He grew up to sniff Ket and watch Corrie. Space cadet, like beam me up Stotty. I'm a player, he commentates, he's John Motti. I heard he date a bitch who still take a piss in a potty. I heard he drink too much, his bitch say his dick floppy. Even if she wanted to, she couldn't fuck Stotty.
Right, listen. You see, everything I've done's went to plan so far, but I need to step my game up. Write more jokes and bars because, to be honest, I don't feel like I write enough. Now, let's not beat around the bush. In the past, I came with average stuff and still took the win. So thanks very much. But all that's changing now, though, so pay attention and listen, especially the judges, because it's your decision. Now, I'm not saying I want to be at the top of the division, battle someone like Carlos or Villain, but who the fuck is J Dillon?
What?
You see, nobody's heard of you. You're just a stranger on this stage, so let me inform everybody in this place. I tried to find out what Jay was about, but I couldn't find a trace. Well, apart from his 2 tracks on YouTube that were a fucking disgrace. You see, I find it funny how you've got a song called Sex Education, because to my estimation is that you've never had a girl shaken and your only intimate relation is with the Xbox or PlayStation. or one of your relations, you sick cunt. See, sex education is instruction on issues relating to human sexuality, including human sexual anatomy, sexual reproduction, sexual intercourse and other sexual activity, reproductive rights and responsibilities, and you don't mention any in that, your song. So you want to know about sex education? Well, Stotty said to educate. I took a girl on a romantic date and arrived at the restaurant after 8. It was mint. Sat down to an 8-ounce steak, but then she looks at me and says, wait, fuck this dinner, mate, it all looks great, but I'd much rather go back to yours and stay late and fornicate till I ejaculate, because I'm never going back to J. What I'm trying to say is I've taken your place, took your girl like 50 Shades, took half the female race. Every night I deface her face with my cum because she just loves the taste, so much she begs for more and not one drop goes to waste.
It's round 2 on J Dillon.
Hey, Stotty did me a favour, taking the battle, because it's my first time here. He's been twice on the channel, so I'm grateful for this, but it's Get Slated, so I'll tell you to your face, kid, you look like a rapist. and basically the point is he needed a life coach, and I was appointed, because his parents' biggest fear was him growing up queer, and they're disappointed. And he was caught with his porn mags, and they were all fags and ball bags and ball gags. But he's more than crap, and I'm savage, though. We're from the same planet, we speak the same language. I seem like a brainiac, he seems like he's brain damaged. And he's angry and he's broke, and he begged to lend a quid, sucking dick for the dole, and call it friends with benefits. And yes, it is obvious his girl wanna fuck me. He call himself Stotty, but she call him Stubby. Says his dick's a bit little, and it lacks reach, and when it's in her mouth, it's only just past the teeth. It's sad and it's weak. This rapper here is not known for his lines. He's known for his lines. He makes bags disappear, grams disappear. He's had more gear than Fastino Aspire. And to see that he's by, it's not even hard. He's played for both sides. He's Lee Clark. He's less fond of the women. He's called Stottie because he's often got a sausage in him. But if he's skinning up, then maybe I'll applaud him. He's also called Stottie because he's baked in the morning.
You see, I was over the moon when I found out. You see, I was over the moon when I found out Adamsy was going to give us a G. Because I thought to myself, I should have plenty to see with me smoking weed every day. Yes. But no, I'm not going to go down that route. Let's face it, come on. I could easily sat down, smoke Cheech and Chong, 20 joints and 50 bongs, but I'm not going to go down that route. I want to talk about your other song. Tea, I'm being serious, everyone. Tea. Like how many sugars? 2 or 3? Someone put the kettle on, milky or strong? To me, you sound like a fucking teacher, your mom. Sex education and tea, what the fuck were you thinking? Taught us how to put a blob on whilst hobnob dipping. Fuck J Dillon and any track that he's bringing, because I'd rather rap about taking drugs, drinking beer and fucking women. Not sex education and tea. So you want a bottle of Stotty? Let's go, Jay. What are you going to mention? That I used to be a rave MC back in the day. Well, I was on YouTube just browsing away and I noticed that my shit MC clips have 31,000 views more than your tracks. So what the fuck does that say? No, but I shouldn't really be saying that because views mean nothing to me. Never does rave MC. Never does your track about sex education or the one about tea. I'm guessing that's why you took them off YouTube so no one could see. Because it was embarrassing. You never should have made it. And if I'm being honest, I wish I never played it. You need to face it. You're boring and basic. See what you've got to say and leave Get Slated.
Hey, Stotty, I heard them rumours about your bird and I know they gotta be true. I heard your bird got jungle fever and she sucked a cockatoo. She got a gift with a gobbling and dropping to her knees. It's like a tough tennis match how she got my top seed. But similar to a Hindu, I don't look for beef, but your girl couldn't be Muslim, she got pork in her teeth. Talking is cheap, but mine's heavy. My verse got skill like Lionel Messi. Yours just messy. You can't impress me. Your girl's like a mirror. I can see myself in her. I'm a sinner, I admit it. His girl was all I talked about. Say it's getting boring, but that girl's so full of yeast. She could be employed by Warburtons. But she's more than gorgeous, so I'm fingering the slot. Messing with the twat, it's like I'm striking a match. The way I used the little box. His parents' sex life's a bit odd. His dad's on the rob when his mum's on the blob. I'm not top of the pops, but I'm top of the rhymers. I see his mum in the club, I gotta get behind her. Indeed, it's like rolling weed, I gotta grind her. And finally, you'll find that you're such a bad rapper. If you died, there'd be laughter. They'd be happy that you're dead, like Maggie Thatcher.
So you want to take on Stotty? That makes me angry. In fact, that makes me want to reenact the scene from Football Factory. Like when all them lads get kicked off the bus and that one scouse out shout, "Do you know Stanley?" But you're in the northeast now, la. Chill. There's really no need to feel threatened. But if you try any of that shit, we'll fucking kick your head in. Fists and feet, because there's no need for weapon and we don't study much, but we'll teach you a lesson. Because I bet this scouse couldn't lack an education. The only other thing he learned as a kid was theft and masturbation. His poor mother in the house pacing her steps, worried if he's in the police station again or he's wanked himself to death. J Dillon. J Dillon looks like some villain out of a horror film, because I'll be sitting there chilling, filling the chillin' and waiting in suspense, anticipating the killing, and then this ugly cunt pops up in my vision. So, there's something, to be honest, there's something I've really got to say, because I don't know why you're travelling all this way, because the only scouts that people want to hear today is, oh shit.
We're standing together for this because this is the first time me and Rex have actually agreed on a battle decision.
And this goes back about 2 years.
Literally.
Basically, J Dillon was fucking awesome, like. Pretty awesome, like. I think it's the best, the first 2 rounds, I think it's the best we've seen from Stottie on Get Slated, if I'm honest. Like his other 2 battles, like he did enough to really get by. I think he was always a level ahead in these other 2 battles, no disrespect to the other people he was facing. but I think J Dillon had his number today. Stottie kind of stumbled in the third, and that was probably what tipped the boat over for him. Like, definitely J Dillon all the way.
Stottie wasn't bad in any means, but I think J Dillon just slightly outclassed him in every round. Like in terms of delivery as well, like he projected a lot better than Stottie did, but he had bars as well. Like he's always got a sausage in him. Like that was funny as fuck.
Why they call him Stutty?
Exactly.
I was quite good about it, actually, I can't lie. I thought the second round was kind of even, but I thought J Dillon definitely edged the first and the third. The little stumble that Stottie had in the third didn't really help him that much, but I still think J Dillon had a bit better in terms of content, a bit more originality. So yeah, J Dillon.
Welcome back to Get Slated. It's Stottie versus J Dillon. If you like that, make some noise! Remember to check it out on YouTube in a few weeks, but the judges have chosen, and the winner is J Dillon. Make some noise!
Save that shit for the morning. Save that shit for the morning. For the full force, no warning. All of the cautious caught and aborted. Save that shit for the morning.